Right now in Nigeria, a fresh political conversation is spreading quickly across the country. Many people are asking one serious question. Is there a secret political plot forming behind the scenes, or is this just normal opposition strategy? Rumors have been moving around suggesting that Peter Obi and Atiku Abubakar may be discussing closer cooperation ahead of the next election cycle, and the Tinubu camp has not stayed silent. Responses have started coming out, and that is why this story is gaining attention. The rumors began growing after observers noticed that both Obi and Atiku have been speaking strongly about governance, economic management, and accountability. Their messages, while not officially coordinated, have sounded similar in tone. When two major opposition figures speak with similar urgency at the same time, then the people naturally begin to imagine strategy. However, imagination and confirmation are two different things. Up to this moment, there has been no official announcement of a formal political major or joining presidential ticket. What we are seeing is political positioning. Opposition leaders are staying active, visible, and vocal. At the same time, voices within the ruling camp have pushed back against the narrative of any so-called secret plot. Allies of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu have described the rumors as exaggerated political speculation. They argue that discussions between opposition figures are normal in a democratic system and do not automatically signal a grand alliance. Politics is often about perception. Even when nothing formal has been signed, the idea of unity can influence public thinking. That alone can create tension. Nigeria's political environment is already preparing quietly for the next electoral cycle. Although elections may seem far away, political groundwork begins early. Leaders are calculating numbers, regional influence, party strength, and voter mood. Peter Obi continues to focus his public speeches on economic restructuring, production, and responsible leadership. Atiku Abubakar continues to emphasize restructuring, national unity, and economic liberalization. Both are positioning themselves as credible alternatives to the current administration. From the perspective of the Tinubu camp, any sign of opposition coordination is something to watch carefully. President Tinubu himself is known for strategic alliance building. His political journey has involved negotiation, coalition development, and long-term planning. That means he understands the mechanics of political partnership very well. When rumors began circulating about possible Obi Atiku alignment, supporters of the ruling party quickly responded by downplaying the idea. Some argue that personal ambitions between both opposition leaders would make a true merger difficult. Others insist that party structures and loyal supporters would resist compromise. In Nigerian politics, vote distribution plays a major role. If opposition votes are divided, it strengthens the ruling party's advantage. If opposition votes are consolidated, competition becomes tighter. However, unity is not simple. Both Obi and Atiku have strong individual political identities. They have loyal supporters who believe deeply in their leadership style. Any attempt at merging requires careful negotiation, trust, and shared goals. At the same time, economic realities continue shaping political discussions. Inflation, currency movement, and cost of living are topics ordinary Nigerians discuss daily. Whenever economic pressure rises, opposition voices become louder. That is natural in every democracy. The Tinubu administration maintains that its reforms are necessary for long-term economic stability. Supporters argue that difficult adjustments today are intended to correct structural problems that have existed for many years. Critics question the pace and impact of these reforms. This back and forth exchange creates headlines like secret political plot, because tension sells stories. But beyond the dramatic language, what we are truly witnessing is democratic debate. Another dimension to consider is regional balance. Nigerian politics requires broad national representation. Any serious alliance must consider north, south, east, and west dynamics. It is not only about two leaders agreeing, it is about party elders, governors, lawmakers, and grassroots supporters. That complexity makes quick secret deals less likely than people imagine. Negotiations in politics are rarely hidden forever. They require structure and planning. Meanwhile, the presidency continues to project confidence. Public appearances, policy updates, and official communications emphasize stability and continuity. The message from the ruling camp is clear. Governance continues, and rumors do not distract leadership focus. But political observers know that the rumors themselves can influence perception. Perception shapes voter psychology. Voter psychology shapes election outcomes. Still, the political chessboard is active. Moves are being calculated quietly. Conversations are happening behind closed doors, as they always do in politics. Whether those conversations lead to a formal structure remains to be seen. For now, what we can say clearly is this. Rumors of Obi Atiku Corporation have gained attention. The Tinubu camp has responded by dismissing dramatic interpretations. No official coalition announcement has been made. Political positioning is underway across all camps. This is the nature of competitive democracy. And the most important factor remains the Nigerian voter. Public mood, economic conditions, and trust in leadership will determine future direction more than any rumor. Please like this video and subscribe if you value thoughtful political analysis without noise.